All right, ready to go here. Digging in, Granny Sacks. On the ground, right side. One pitch and one out.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 44.
Runner at second here, one gone.
Second baseman, Granny Sacks.
Line drive, base hit.
Pick up the ball. Pick it up. Pick it up.
The tag.
Hey!
Safe.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's the Orioles' leadoff hitter, Granny Sacks. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Line drive, that's a base hit.
Find it.
And the tying run is on base.
Great job.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Sacks at the plate now, and that's strike one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
This one in the air right field, and it's a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall, but foul. Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to first.
He's out.
Now one gone in the ninth.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how.
So runner at second, two down. Romy Gonzalez, the next to hit for the Sacks with a good game to help lift them to the win.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Okay, all set to go. Leading off, Granny Sacks.
Granny Sacks.
Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 44, Jordan.
Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now that's smacked to right center. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All right. Attaboy.
The batter, number 13, second base, Granny Sacks.
Tapped on the ground softly to short. The underhand flip, and they get the out. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Granny Sacks now at the plate. 1 for 3. This one in the air right field. And a superb diving catch. Run game here in the top of the ninth. sacks. In the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Clips the corner, and the count even at 1. This to center field. And that'll get down for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
He made that look easy.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Now batting key Brian Hayes. Abreu is just 1 strike away. Tap back to the mound. On to first. Ball game. And the Orioles claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Sacks. Strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Granny Sacks, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Baltimore Orioles going up. All right, ready to get underway. Stepping in, Granny Sacks. And we're underway here in Cincinnati. Line drive, base
Find
hit.
the ball. Find the ball.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Yeah, that ball was hit hard.
The batter number 13, second baseman, Granny Sacks.
And that one fouled off. Sacks, multi-time All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. On the ground. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Jones has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Granny Sacks.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
On a line, base hit.
Pick it up.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one is absolutely belted. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch.
Sacks kept the hitting streak going in this one.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
Granny Sacks, fresh off an incredible. All right, first pitch coming
Leading off
up.
tonight for
Digging in,
Baltimore, the
Granny
second baseman,
Sacks.
Granny Sacks.
Into center. dives and makes the catch. What a play. One out. Runners at first and second. Out to short. Sajazi. Off balance feed. There's one. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
13, second baseman, Granny Sack.
This one in the air, center field. Scott takes it in for the out. And there are two outs.
Up next for the Orioles.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
The batter number 13,
Back to the top of the order now. Next to hit, Granny Sacks. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. That's hard hit on the line. And that is that. Man at first. And now here is Alec Burleson. Sacks had a rough go of it in this game.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Just about ready to roll. Leading off Granny Sacks.
Granny Sack.
And we're underway from St. Louis. Rips one to right. And there's one away.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Sacks, multi-time All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. In the air to left center, and that is that. Sacks stepping in. If offense were a campfire, they're freezing, standing there with two sticks and some hope.
Yeah, and you got to start rubbing them together fast, Boog, before the pitcher throws another shutout log on it.
That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now it's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
That one the other way. Fair ball. Murphy around second on his way to third. Cut off, throw to second, and he's out trying for 2.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double.
Sacks did well despite the loss.
Well, Boog, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
Back here in St. Louis. Okay, all set to go. Granny Sacks now at the plate. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. On the ground to the left.
Come on.
Slings to first. One out in the top of the first.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
Boy, when it's from the bat, you smoke that.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, number 44.
Sacks steps in now. You can bet he was watching from the on-deck circle thinking, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, classic cleanup duty, Boog. Time to fix the mess and maybe take the credit, too.
On the ground to short, Sajazi. They get the force, and that will end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Orioles take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One run across, headed for the plate.
On the bag, find the ball, find the ball.
In to score from first. He's safe at third. It's a two-run triple. Back to the top of the order. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Granny Sacks. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Missed with a changeup. Ball three. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Out to short. Can't glove it cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly...
Sacks had a sensational showing in the win. Collected 3 RBIs for them.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Just about to get underway. Leading off, Granny Sacks. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Varsho takes it in for the out. One down. 2 on, 2 outs.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Granny Sacks.
Out towards right center field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. One run is in. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. The relay throw. Here's the tag. They get him. Base knock right field.
Find the ball.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. A run, a hit, and a man left. 9-1. So back to the top of the order. Now it's the second baseman, Granny Sachs.
That's the ball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Up the middle, Arias slings to first. That is the inning. Sachs played pretty well in this win.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
About to get started here. Digging in, Granny Sachs. And we're underway in Cleveland. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Sachs steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here.
Fouled off. He was late. No score here in the second. Next one misses.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
And that is ball 1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Start of the 4th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Granny Sachs. And a swing and a miss. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Arias to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the second baseman, Granny Sachs. That one fouled hard the other way. Sachs, multi-time All-Star, a career batting average over 350, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. 2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. In the air, right field, DeLauder on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 out, runner at second, Granny Sachs. The next to hit for the Orioles. Oh, great grab on the dive.
That's what you got to have at the hot corner. Cat-like reflexes. Line drive caught by the third baseman as he dives. Terrific play.
Sachs had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Okay, all set to go. Stepping in, Granny Sachs.
Granny Sachs.
All
Find
these.
the ball. Find the ball.
On to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
There you go. Turn
That
it.
one ripped,
Two.
and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Sacks. Now at the plate as he swings through strike one. This one in the air center field. Varsho under it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, number 44.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Granny Sacks. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Varsho tracks it down for the out. One pitch and one out.
Every day during batting.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Digging in, Granny
Leading off this
Sacks.
afternoon, the second baseman, Granny Sacks.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Square that thing up.
Just so
Batting
sound
second,
in his
the left
mechanics.
fielder,
Hits
number
against a
44,
firm front side,
Yordan.
and the hands just continue to carry
The
through
batter, number
the middle of the
13,
field.
second baseman, Granny Sacks.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Murphy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Late with the swing there. On the ground to short. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back now at Oriole
Leading
Park.
off
Here's the
for
Orioles
the
leadoff
Orioles,
hitter,
the
Granny
second baseman,
Sacks.
Granny Sacks.
There's a swing and a drive. Ranging back. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Second baseman,
Sacks
Granny.
stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
That's smacked on a line to center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Granny Sacks, the next to hit for the Orioles. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me that
That's a base hit as a run scores.
comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, the long.
Sacks with some solid production in the win.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
1 down. And next for the Orioles, Granny Sacks. Foul ball there. 0-1 now. This one in the air center field. Mitchell gets under it. And they're 2 away. Sacks, multi-time All-Star, a career batting average over 350, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Liner snagged at first. This to third. Paredes sends it to first, and the inning is over. Sacks digging in. Pressure's thick right now, Singy. One well-placed swing, and we've got a brand-new ball game.
Yeah, this is the moment that hitters dream about. It's time to rise to it.
Base hit into the outfield. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Just a clutch at bat right now.
Sacks had a decent showing in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Leading off, Granny
Leading off the ball game
Sacks.
this afternoon, the second baseman, Granny Sacks.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it. You know, these Orioles, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good job.
Up next for the Orioles.
Sacks
Leading off
digging in to
for
get
the
something
Orioles,
started for
the
this
second
offense.
baseman,
That's the
Granny
ask right now.
Sacks.
Yeah, you get on base, maybe things start rolling. Even a little noise can wake up the dugout.
Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Swing and a foul pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Got him swinging. Back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Granny Sacks. It started a little too early. Strike 1. Tap foul at the plate. The Brewers leading by 5 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, Paredes. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Orioles.
Sacks had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
Granny Sachs, a rising star, continues his professional journey again. Go to the bottom of the first.
Leading off
Stepping
here
in,
tonight,
Granny
the second baseman,
Sachs.
Granny Sachs.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Outman takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Granny Sachs.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Up next for the Orioles.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
That's to third. Tosses across to first. One pitch and one out. Set for the last half of the seventh. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Granny Sachs. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock.
Find the ball.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice job.
Sachs steps in. You can feel the tension. 2 outs and a chance to deal a serious blow.
Clutch hitter right here, Boog. If he comes through again, it might just take the air out of the other side.
Boom. They get the force, and that's terrific work. Sachs had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Leading off, Granny Sachs.
Ball one.
And a foul ball. Gets him to chase after that one. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And that one ripped to left. Out number 2. Sachs, multi-time All-Star, 24 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Orioles. Sachs extended the hitting streak in this one.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
Granny Sachs, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? Digging in, Granny Sachs. Right side, a rise. The throw to first, one pitch and one out. sacks. Starting up the middle at second. A career batting average over 350. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Slings to first in time. Runner at second, 2 down. Hit on the ground to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Orioles.
On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Sacks. Stepping in, it's late, it's quiet, but here's a chance to make some noise with 2 gone.
Yeah, this is when rally hats get flipped, Boog. Let's see if he can twist this script.
Sacks. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and that is the ball game. Sacks. Get that hitting streak going.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.